borderradioaz.org. We are glad that you've chosen us. Stay tuned for What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter. It's 10 o'clock.
One of our donors, Rebecca, shared, as a flight attendant, I love listening to Border Radio when I'm home in Yuma. But the best part is I can take it with me on the app when I'm away. Border Radio lets me carry a piece of home wherever I go. Join listeners like Rebecca by visiting donate.borderradioaz.org and contribute today.
What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are going to be joined first by Devon Madrid, who is a local chiropractor here. Just opened his office.
I saw.
I think he had a big party yesterday.
It was like
too.
Music and food.
Uproot was there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looked like it was really cool. As well as our very own Scott Gross from here at AWC and a mystery athlete, I think from the
men's soccer team.
Men's soccer team. So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. And you can stream right now on the Border Radio Facebook page and KAWC YouTube page, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
Chili from Philly. Unique Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we have a gentleman that just had his grand opening this weekend.
And it was a party.
Yeah, he likes to party, apparently.
I can tell.
Yeah, there's a lot of
He's
partying in this
wild,
guy.
dude.
Well, he's young still. He still has the energy
He's
to do it. 26.
Like, you make me tired.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sleepy already, man. Like, yeah, you wore out.
Here's the secret. I'm always tired. That's
that's
like
a secret.
Post Malone.
Yeah.
He's got
All right.
that tattooed under his eyes or whatever. Always tired.
Always tired. All right, and we're talking about Devon. And how do you say your last name again?
Madrid.
Madrid,
Devon
like the
Madrid.
place?
Yes,
Yeah.
like Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
right.
cool.
Okay, right. Is that family from Spain? Yeah, just say yes.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, who cares?
Mexican somehow.
Mexican, somehow.
That's always the
get
thing.
back
That's
over
actually
there.
true.
I'm
So-
Spaniard.
Yes.
No, you're a local chiropractor,
Yes,
right? Did you grow up here in Yuma?
I did. Yes, I was born and raised here in Yuma,
Oh,
Arizona.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I went to. I was gone for my first, about 12 years. I moved around a lot, but I ended up back here. I went to Woodard from 6th grade to 8th grade, and then I went to Yuma Catholic from 2013 to 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So youngster, were you planning to always be a chiropractor? Did you just like look at people's backs and you're like, you know what? I want to straighten that. That's really upsetting
Their
me right
spine
now.
bugs me.
Yeah, their spine.
Everybody would be walking around like, man, someone needs to fix that guy.
We were just talking about posture yesterday.
Yeah.
I tend to slouch. I need
Yeah,
to
and
sit
so
up
do I. I
straight.
noticed it
Yeah.
when I'm looking at the thing here, and I was like,
You know what? It's
Like,
because
that's
we're
horrible.
tired. It's because we're tired.
yeah, we got a lot going on. Don't judge us, Devon. Okay. But no. So when you were young, was that the goal, or what were you into?
Yeah, that was always the goal.
Really, always the goal.
You
Always.
really knew that you wanted to be a chiropractor
Yes.
in high school.
Before that, ever since
What?
I remember throwing out the trash at my grandfather's office here. He was a chiropractor here for over 40 years.
Oh, wow.
I threw out the trash one day and he gave me $5. I was 5 years old and he gave me $5, and I go, oh my goodness, this is a lot of money.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I remember watching him adjust people.
Oh.
And that's when I knew, yep, this is what I want to do. I'm
Wow.
always going to be a chiropractor. So this was since I was 5 years old, from what
That's
I can
neat.
remember, I've always wanted to be a chiropractor.
Wow.
So that was just, that
So would
was
you like
always
practice on your friends?
No, well,
I don't even know how that works.
Just lay down. Let me pop
I will
something.
say there have been some times I had my buddy Daniel at the gym. He's like, dude, my hips hurting while we were squatting. I'm like, let me give it the old college try,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do anything, that's nothing happened. And,
Yeah.
but no, the only time I ever really got to practice on anybody was in school, but
Yeah.
it came very naturally to me because,
Cool.
when you see the same moves
That's right.
for years, it's easy to kind of pick up and just jump into it.
So you said your grandfather was a chiropractor here. You said 40 years.
Yes.
So
Wow.
when you were young, were you around the office a lot, or is it just that one time? Or
Always in the office. A lot of my family was always working with him or, helping him in some shape or form. It was usually my grandma running the front desk, and then my grandfather was adjusting everybody, right? He took care of the patient side. But, I was always in the office. I remember sitting there, playing with cards or, whether it's in the front room, door shut, playing, Land Before Time games on the, what is it, the landline computer when you have to type. And my grandma would be like, "Get off the internet. We're trying to get
olden
calls."
days. Yeah.
And I'm like,
You're tying up the phone line.
I'm like, what is she talking about? Like, I never understood it. But I was always in the office, always there, either hanging out, running around. And then, I remember a couple summers I would work and, he would pay me to throw out the trash every day and $5. And I'll never forget, I was 11 years old and my cousin Steve and I really wanted an Xbox 360. And, we watched Halo videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I go, we want one. So I worked that entire summer. Every day I threw out the trash until I saved up. I mean, back then, Xboxes were like $100. So I finally saved up $100. I think my dad spotted me like the last 20. And I went and I bought my first Xbox. And I remember the only reason I got it is because I worked all summer to, all summer throwing out trash.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I was always at the office. Always.
Wow.
So always there. And you saw, was he pretty successful? You saw like his success. Was that admirable as well?
Yes. Not only, monetarily wise, but, just the amount of people he touched and helped. Outstanding. He's been, my grandfather passed away in 2020. So, about 5 years ago, almost to the day. And, I still get plenty of his old patients and people that come up to me and go,
that
"Man,
trusted him, that he had that special touch.
What was his practice called?
Madrid chiropractic."
So it's the same thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, all of his patients would come up and they'd be like, "Man, your grandfather was a great man. He really helped me." And
Wow.
I mean, I've worked from, Brewers to Fat Harvey's to Napa Auto Parts, and I've always ran into his patients. So that was always what drew me in was, man, he's touched and helped a lot of people. He's touched a lot of lives, helped a lot of people get better, feel better, naturally, holistically. And I said, that's what I want. So, and he always paid for dinner. And I was like, okay, if he has, that must be pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. To be able to do that.
Yeah.
So I just you mentioned something about the holistic part to it. Can you kind of dive into that a little bit?
Right. So, chiropractic is all about, restoring the natural flow of your spine, right? The nervous system. You have these things called subluxations, misalignments of the spine, right?
I'm going to trust you on that.
Yeah.
That's wrong. No,
Yeah. Don't quite, I'd hope I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But, it's all about restoring the body's natural ability to heal, right? Your nervous system controls everything. Without it, we're just meat and skeleton, right? So you got to have that nervous system has to be functioning, or else it's like a car with a misfire or a kink in the hose, right? You got to open the door, allow the energy to flow. And, a lot of people, suffer from these misalignments. It can cause headaches, back pain, neck pain, or the big one right here, right? Sciatica.
yes,
Right?
that's when you hear all the time.
So that has to do with you in your field? Like you help people with that sciatica?
Yes.
I
do.
hear every old person say that. My sciatica. My and they always say it, my sciatica.
My
It's
sciatica.
only mine.
Yeah, only mine, only one, and it's mine.
And it's flaring up.
Yes, and I can't walk, right?
Yeah,
That's always the thing. You hear I have heard sciatica in probably about 10 different languages, right? My sciatica. And I'm just like, doesn't matter what language barrier, right? I can always figure it out. So, that's what they're talking about. My back.
So they come in with something like that you have a natural way of healing it by bringing things back into a line and adjustment?
Yeah. So I deliver specific adjustments with the proper amount of torque and direction to, realign the hips or realign any vertebra or segment in your spine. Take the pressure off those nerves and those blood vessels and allow the body to not only restore range of motion, but heal from the inside out, right? It's almost like taking the kink out of the hose, right? And, allowing the body to basically come out of that fight or flight mode, that always stressed out mode, to relaxation and, homeostasis.
So, okay. So, I'm familiar with those terms, the homeostasis and alignment. And like typically for me, like meditation will help do those things for me, right? But you're also saying adjusting your spine will do that as well?
Yeah, of course.
Wow. I never knew that.
Yeah.
My
husband goes to the chiropractor and he's very calm afterwards.
So you see people calm and they're kind of like,
oh yeah.
Well, the
able to
blood
take a
flow is
breath.
like, oh, now I can reach my brain.
Yeah, it's like people come in with migraines and they can't think, you're stressed. I mean, nobody wants to live in pain, right?
Exactly.
And a lot of people live in pain every day. I mean, I get people that come in, man, I've dealt with this for 10 years. I don't know if you can fix it. I'm like, oh yeah.
Crack.
But my thing is like, everybody lives in pain, right? And you're never relaxed, unless you're completely out of pain. And, I'm not saying chiropractic can cure all, but when you come in with a nasty migraine, right, and you can't think straight, you can hardly drive, and I've had people that come in and I've adjusted them, and migraines have gone away, headaches have gone away. People have come, limping in on canes and have gotten adjusted, and it's and
it helps when they walk out.
Oh yeah, they walk out.
I've never suffered from back pain. I don't have back pain, right? Like I'm 45, and I don't know what that is. Like every once in a while, it might get sore because I did something in the gym or something, but I've never had back pain. So I've never, I guess, thought I needed a reason to go see a chiropractor. But there's other things, like you said, headaches and these different things that they will help with, not just the back pain.
Right. Yeah. Chiropractic not only, helps, the back pain, the neck pain, the headaches, but, it also helps your body function optimally. The best athletes in the world, all these Olympic athletes, and courtside, you could see NBA players or NFL players, they get adjusted as well regularly.
Like you don't have to have something wrong to go.
No.
That's somebody, he has like a standing monthly thing where he goes, just even if everything's fine, he just feels great. Afterwards.
Better to be functioning optimally, proactive than reactive, better to be feeling 100%, moving 100%, energy's flowing, you're feeling great. Right.
Where did you go to school for this?
So I went to school, to the original chiropractic school. It's called Palmer College of Chiropractic. So the founder, they call it the Fountainhead, right? So it's the original chiropractic school. I went there. It's in Davenport, Iowa. So I always tell my family, they banished me to Iowa for 4 years to finish school because I coming from Yuma, Arizona, sent to Iowa, Davenport, Iowa. It was quite a culture clash.
Yeah. Was it?
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never been.
Oh yeah, exactly. Neither did I. I ended up there and I go,
are they strange people or what? No, I don't know.
I would.
He's like, wait a minute. Yeah.
It took me a long time to find a nice Mexican restaurant to get tacos. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, it took me forever to learn how to drive in the snow. Until this day. I would have my buddies pick me up and take me to the grocery store, and because I'd have 3 feet of snow in my car, and I'd have them drive me to the grocery store because I'm like, hey Che, I don't want to drive.
Yeah.
You need to drive. You need to learn. I'm taking you right now. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Just come on. You have a RAV4. Like, let's get in here. Go to Aldi's.
A snow car.
Yeah. I'll cook you dinner if you take me, just take me to Aldi's. We'll get 3 weeks worth of groceries. I could wait it out. Yeah. So that was, it was different, but yeah, I went to Palmer College of Chiropractic in Davenport, Iowa.
Okay.
It's the original best chiropractic school in the world.
Wow.
Most prestigious. I was there for about 3 1/3 year. I ended up doing the accelerated program.
Okay. So accelerated.
Yeah.
So that's where you finished, but you came here originally, right?
I did. Yes.
Yeah. You came here, and we have a really cool story about that we're going to share at the end. All right, we're going to share that one at the end. So everybody has to wait around for that.
I don't even know what happened, you guys.
Yeah, see, he was about to tell Ronnie, and I was
Johnny's like, stop.
Cut it, knock it off.
No, the grand finale story, right?
Yeah.
He's like, wait. That's wait. That's
gonna be the show. I was like, wow, this must be good. Don't disappoint me.
No, it's pretty funny.
So you did go. Much changed since you've been here?
Yes. This I've always last time I was in school here was in 2021, beginning of 2021, and this school has changed immensely. Everything looks brand new here. It's crazy. I remember coming here and a lot of these buildings were getting built, NAU was just starting to pick up. I don't even think we had ASU here yet. And, it's really cool to see the evolution of the school. It's fascinating because when I came here, it was always, one of the bigger JUCOs.
Yeah.
Junior colleges in the nation.
I've never heard that. JUCO.
JUCO. I always say that. I always told my buddies that in Iowa because they went to Michigan State or NCSU, and I'm like, dude, I'm a JUCO product, man. I went to AWC, man. But it's fascinating to see. It's very very uplifting to see my undergraduate school grows so much, and I speak highly of this place. It got me to where I'm at today.
Did you get your associates here? Is that what you did?
I did, yes.
Okay, and then you left.
Yes, so what I did was the 3-3 program. Basically, I got my associates and my prerequisites to get into chiropractic school. So I actually didn't get my bachelor's. I jumped that. And then I decided to do the accelerated program at Palmer.
Okay.
So instead of, it's usually a 4-year program, but I decided to do it in a 3 1/3. I don't know why, because
you got a lot of energy. So
yeah. I'm
not surprised.
going from 14 credits here, and I'm in 4 classes. I'm like, this is cake,
Oh, geez.
To 8 classes, 23 credits in school from 7:30 to 4:30 every day.
Whoa.
I'm like, this is nuts.
You have no life.
No,
Yeah.
I had no life. The only life I had was my first couple semesters. Well, they call them trimesters because I was year round there. Was to cook dinner.
Yeah.
The cook dinner. Go to school, study with my boys.
You're chauffeured around, cook dinner for your friends, and study.
I was the cook of the of the group, so I would make them steaks, and they would be like,
as long as they drove you to the grocery store,
guys,
in the snow,
that
you're good to go. Then you're gonna make food for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So you graduated there and then moved back.
I did. Yes, I graduated there this year, 2025, February 28th, and packed up. I graduated on a Friday. My dad and I were out of there on Sunday. We drove across the country. It's about a 28-hour drive. I told him, hey man, I'm not doing this in 2 days or a day, whatever it is, 2 days. I told him we're going to stop. I'm getting us hotels. Like there's no way I'm doing this. Cause when we drove out there, my cousin Steve and I drove out there in 2 days and it was miserable, man.
Yeah.
And we're driving back. I knew we were going to hit snow and because it was during winter still. And we actually didn't hit any snow. It was a pretty chill drive back until we got to New Mexico. Go figure. It was crazy winds and tumbleweeds everywhere. And then West New Mexico and North Arizona, we had blizzards.
Yeah.
Goodness.
And I'm looking around. My dad's driving, white knuckling it. He's like, what is going on? And I'm like, don't worry, man. I've experienced this plenty in Iowa. I'm
but
like,
you were chauffeured around.
he was. Well,
he was still driving.
No, my dad was actually driving in the blizzard. I was like, don't worry, I've experienced this. And I'm just sitting there.
What do you mean? You've experienced being the passenger?
Yeah, that's what I said. My buddy Che actually came and picked me up in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, which is about an hour and a half from Davenport. And he came and picked me up because I went home for, I think it was Thanksgiving. He came and picked me up. And we hit a blizzard. It was Christmas. We got hit by a blizzard on the way back. So it turned this hour and a half drive into 3 hours. We were going 30 miles per hour.
Wow.
You couldn't see anything. It was crazy. There's cars turned over in the median, turned over on the side. And he's looking at me. He's like, man, I hate you for making me do this. And I'm like, you're good, dude. You're from Massachusetts. We're in a 4-wheel drive. This isn't 4-wheel drive. This is a 2-wheel drive. I'm like,
we're going to die.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
The good news is you lived both situations, both blizzards. And you're here because you're a good passenger when it comes to these things. You're like, hey, everything's fine. You just bring the good vibes.
Dad.
Yeah. I bought my dad a meal. We made it down from the mountain, gave him a pat on the back. Like, hey, good job, Chief. That was great driving, Tex. Great driving. Yeah. And then, I bought Che a Big Mac bundle when we made back to Davenport. It's the only thing open.
Food solves all.
As long as you feed everybody. You know what? We're going to take a break and we're going to come back on the other side. This is where he gets back to Yuma. We're going to find out how he started his brand new practice. And then we're going to get to that story about some full circleness going on. We're going to do that right after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Sunrise Cleaning, serving the Yuma area's residential and commercial cleaning needs. Sunrise exclusively uses eco-friendly cleaning products and provides specialty services such as solar panel cleaning and pressure washing. More information and appointment booking at sunrisecleaningaz.com.
Stepping in from the KWC newsroom, this is Cecilia Holland-Braithwaite. San Luis residents and Crane Elementary School District residents have elections to vote in next week. But if you plan to send your ballots in by mail, you'll want to send them in today. KWC Education Solutions reporter Cisco Stargazer brings you details at kwc.org/education-solutions. It's going to be a sunny, breezy day in Yuma with a high of 92 degrees and a low of 67.
Sunrise Optimist Club of Yuma will host a bowling fundraiser event at Inca Lane starting at 1 p.m. on November 1st. Teams of 4 can enjoy the excitement of bowling competition and help the Sunrise Optimist mission of giving local children the gift of hope. Registration and event information is on Sunrise Optimist Club's Facebook page.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Devon Madrid, the professional passenger when it comes to everything snow. And also he's a chiropractor as well. So
That's really funny.
and, all right. So you make it back to Yuma. You get out of there as quick as you can.
Yeah.
You said you're back here. And how long until you open the practice, which just happened this weekend, or the big grand opening, I guess?
So I was back, I moved back to Arizona March 1st and March 3rd, somewhere around there. I don't know. My dad drives slow. We made it back, and, I didn't have my license for a while. I was kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do. The end game was to always come back to Yuma and open up my practice here. I didn't know if I was ready per se. I figured I had to get some experience under my belt. Everybody has to put in their dues and go learn, everything. I can adjust, I'm a great adjuster, but businessmen,
There's like a whole other side to it.
There's a whole other side, and they don't teach you all that in school.
So you graduated with what? Like a master's?
Doctor in chiropractic.
Well, so you're another doctor.
Yeah.
Well, let's add the check to the.
Yeah,
we
a lot
got
of
so many
doctors
doctors on here. Okay, but you don't have you have your license? Then,
I do,
or no?
yes.
Okay,
No,
but I mean, do you graduate with your doctorate, meaning license?
Yes. Yeah. So
Okay.
you graduate with your doctorate, but you have to get licensed in the state.
Okay.
So I didn't get licensed until April.
Mhm.
So, I had the whole month of March, which is my birth month.
Me
So
too.
yeah.
March 25th.
Mine's the 27th.
Wow, Aries. High
Yes.
five.
So that was
All
pretty
right,
sweet.
knock it off, guys.
That's
Johnny's
don't,
like,
don't feel too left out.
Johnny's like, stop bonding.
yeah.
Leo over here. So
Hey,
Let me just,
We're all fire signs. We're all
Okay.
fire signs. It's good.
And, I came back and spent the whole month of March thinking about what I wanted to do, if I was ready to come back and do this, or if I needed to work for someone first. And I ended up, I got my license, and I went and worked with my cousin, Dr. Steven Enriquez in Phoenix. I have 8 chiropractors in my family, so
Wow.
it's quite the, it's
Family
quite the,
tree.
it's quite the pick of the litter when it comes to
Who you're
whoever I
gonna
want,
go with.
who I want to go work with, right? So,
Hmm.
and he's close, and he's fantastic, phenomenal, very successful. So I went and saw him, and I worked for him for a couple months, and then that's when I decided, you know what, shoot a shoot. You got it. If you're going to do it, and it's been, I figured, it's been long enough. I'm ready. And, usually people, they, associate for a couple of years before they go on.
a few
and do
years.
their-
Okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
you did like a few months, and
Yeah.
you're like, I'm ready.
Yeah. I just said, you know what,
Okay.
I want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
I want to come back to Yuma. I want to help people. I want to carry on the legacy my grandfather left.
Mhm.
So in order to do that, it's, I have to tell myself, hey man, this is the time,
Yeah.
99% of people are scared to jump in. You can't be that. You got to be that 1% that just says, all right, diving off, And so I said, all right, like, this is it. So I came back here. I ended up working at the Joint here in Yuma for a little bit as I built out my practice and got everything built out, set up and everything. And,
How was that?
It was stressful.
Really?
Yeah. But you know what? I didn't realize how stressful it would be to build 4 walls until they were building 4 walls. But, organizing it, moving everything in, it was a lot of work, a lot of sleepless nights. I've slept at the office countless times. Good thing I have a shower there, but, I've slept there countless times, and, I put the time in, and you got to put the time in. And that's all, my mentors told me is you got to put the time in, do your due diligence. You owe it to yourself and your patients. So, I did my best. I built I put my 100% into it. I built out my practice and got everything set up, and I finally opened my doors. September 15th was my soft opening. And then, I was immediately planning the grand opening. As soon as I opened, I told my mom, all right, this is what we're doing. We're getting a band, tacos, this and that. She goes, whoa, slow down. We can't do this so soon. I'm like, let's aim for October. But,
Yeah.
So I was I would say about maybe 9 months out of school is when I finally opened up. I was at 6 months, April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months. So good thing my math.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're like, I'm not paid to do math.
Yeah. It's like, I can fix your back,
Hey,
but I'm going to use
don't
my
tell me
fingers
to-
to count.
Yeah, I learned math here. So
Yeah.
that's over 5 years ago. So, it was great. No, math program is great here, everybody.
He's not making a dig.
I went up to pre-calculus,
Wow.
So
I stopped in high school. That's what I did.
So finding the right place too, like you had to find a good location.
I
And
did,
you
yes.
mentioned you have a shower in there. It was a former gym at one point,
Oh,
right?
really?
Where you're at?
yeah,
didn't know
I
that.
moved into the Crescent Center. I was very blessed and fortunate to find that place. I was searching long, and I was searching for about a month. And I remember one day, my mom's a real estate agent, and I didn't want to ask her for too much help.
Sure.
And I walked up to her. I was like, Mom, help me find this place.
I need help.
I was like, I'm sorry. I need help. Let me apologize and say I need help.
Yeah.
And she said, get in the car. So we went in the car, and she drove me straight to the Crescent Center. We walked in, and she's like, this is where you need to be. Walked in, talked to JB Schrader, and he walked us over to the suite. We looked at it, and I'm like, man, this place is a lot of work. Like, I got to build walls, got to do this, got to do that. I walked into the bathroom, and you've seen my bathroom. My bathroom's like a gym bathroom. It's stalls and a shower. And I go, this isn't a chiropractic office bathroom. And then my mom said, we'll build it out. This will be yours. You'll make it yours. You'll put your spin on it. And, very blessed.
And she was right.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Mom's always right.
When I got the tour, your mom was very proud of the bathroom.
Yeah, it's because she designed it.
I know she designed it.
Yeah, I remember walking in there, and she goes, I'll take care of this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and she did.
And
it looks
my
great.
favorite part.
She killed it. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, she did a great job.
So, okay, we're kind of wrapping up. So let's go ahead and go get the story
Okay.
that
I'm gonna
that
sit back
Ronnie
with my
couldn't hear.
popcorn here.
All right.
And it has to do with you arriving here on campus today.
Yes. So
Yeah, you had a crazy morning, but let's get to the story.
wild morning, but this is the highlight of this. This made just a long time coming.
All right,
so
let's go.
I was here 5 years ago, and I took this class in 2021, right before COVID. Actually, COVID hit while I was in the class, and I will never forget. It was with Dr. Smith in Bio 181. And I mean, you learn about plants, you learn about stuff, I don't want to say useless, but when is the last time you looked at a plant cell? You know what I mean? It's pretty, I don't know. So I had to take it. And I'll never forget. I don't know how it turned into this, but we're talking about cells and ectoplasm and all this stuff. Right? I think ectoplasm is ghost. My bad.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's a protoplasm. There you go.
Yeah.
That's how you know I don't remember anything. So we're talking about this stuff, and I don't know how it happens, but we started talking about pizza. And I have worked at multiple pizza restaurants for years. I don't want to say a pizza pro, but I'm pretty good at making pizza. It's funny. My dad calls me in some of his restaurants, like, hey, come show them how to make pizza. I'm like, you're on it, dude. And I'll go dress like this and go pro pizzas. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, I love doing this.
I love pizza.
So we started arguing, and he was set that square cut pizza was better than triangle cut pizza.
Okay.
And this is your professor here that's teaching you about plant biology.
Yeah.
Somehow
plant
you're
biology.
Fighting about pizza.
We fought for like 10 minutes about it. We were arguing. And like, it was like the whole class versus him, but it was like me leading one side and him versus me. And
Squares versus triangles.
Yeah, it was a crazy discussion. And I'll never forget, we were arguing. And 10 minutes later, he finally just goes up to the board and he writes all of his degrees. He writes, his associates, his bachelor's, and then he writes his doctorate. And he looks at me and he tosses the marker on my desk and he goes, come up here and write your degrees. And I looked at him, and all the class goes, oh,
yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. And he's like, so when you get these degrees, he's like, then your opinion has some weight.
Yeah.
I was all like, I've never forgot that. I've never forgotten that.
Stuck with you
for 5 years, over 5 years. Because
it's debate on to pizza. And then he's like, look at my degree, son. You do not know about pizza.
I'll never forget that.
I got a bachelor's degree and a doctorate.
Yeah. Like, what's he going to write? A pizza degree up there? You know what I mean? Like PhD, pizza head degree. I was like, okay, buddy. So, but I'll just never forget, because I called my dad. I was like, you won't believe the argument I had with my professor today.
Wow.
I was so like, I couldn't believe it. He embarrassed me in front of everybody, whatever. But I was just like, man, him and his degree is like, I'll show him. Like, wait until I'm a chiropractor.
So that fueled your fire.
So that fueled my fire. Everybody has like, oh, my professor said I'd never amount to anything.
Yeah.
Not me. It was like, square cut pizza is better than triangle cut pizza. I'm
going to prove it with my doctorate in chiropractor.
I was like, dude, this guy's, grandfather legacy, everything aside, this guy drove me through school. The late nights, right? I'm sitting there.
That's why you did it.
Studying, studying for biochemistry, lipids, fats, all this stuff, just really studying my heart out. It's 2 a.m. I'm about to fall asleep. And I remember I go,
pizza guy.
I gotta get him.
I got him. So anyways, we're running out of time. So what happened when you got here today?
So I get here. Sorry.
Back to the point.
You're getting me locked in. So anyways, I get here today, and I'm walking into the Starbucks to walk through the building, and I'm just kind of looking around. And I see him walking up.
Oh my gosh.
And
there he is.
I looked at him and he looked at me, and I got the door for him. I'm like, Dr. Smith, do you remember me? And he goes, yeah. He's like, Madrid, right? Mm-hmm. Something with Spain. He's like, yeah, you were in my class years ago. And I go, yeah, I was in your Bio 181 class. And he goes, yeah. I remember you. What do you do now? I was like, I'm a chiropractor. And I leaned in, I put my hand on his shoulder. I was like, and by the way, now that I finally have all my degrees. let me tell you. I was like, square cut pizza is not better than triangle cut pizza. And he looked at me and he started laughing. There is no way you remember that from 5 years ago. I'm like, dude, it drove me this past 5 years.
He's like, you're welcome.
I've been waiting for this, waiting for this day. I was going to come and tell you this. And I was going to come in and write it on the board. And he goes, I can't believe it. And he starts laughing. We started talking and he's actually going to come see me. But, you know, it was just super funny. And he goes, well, you know, I've had my doctorate longer, so I think my opinion matters. I'm like, no.
He still got one up on you.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, whatever, you know. So now I either got to outlive him or it's over, you know. So
exactly.
Yeah, so
full circle.
Don't hurt him when he goes to get his back.
No, never, you know. But it was super funny because he's like, great, you know, good for you. I'm super happy to see. You know, I'm very proud of you. Yeah. And I struggle in his class. You know, no one knows anything about plants.
So what's the moral of the story?
Moral of the story is
he got it.
Yeah,
he did it. Full circle.
The moral is let people fuel your fire.
Yeah,
succeed.
Nothing about, you know, everybody, square cut pizza is not better than triangle cut pizza.
I agree. I'm a triangle person.
Yeah.
I am.
The Italians.
I love all pizza.
I mean,
I'm obsessed with pizza.
Yeah,
I love triangle.
I'm definitely not discriminatory towards pizza, but
I'll eat the square.
The square cut is inferior to the triangle.
So you got it. All right. So let everybody know how to find out more about your practice and where you're at.
Yeah, you know, I'm at the Crescent Center next to you know, on the other side of the building next to the Bug Depot and Candy Cane Marina. You know, you can search up my website. It's www.madspine.com. Pretty cool, right? Mad Spine. I got plenty of Instagram, plenty of social media. I got an Instagram, Madrid Chiropractic, as well as Facebook. And, you know, you can come on there, search me up, and get in touch with me.
Wow. All right. So thank you so much for being with us. I appreciate it.
You were so funny.
Good luck with all your business. And I'm glad we could help facilitate this full circle moment. And hopefully Professor Dr. Smith is listening right now. So
I told him I was walking over here. So hopefully he tuned in.
You're welcome
or he can catch
for making
the
you successful.
Yes, thank you for having me. Very blessed.
With that, we are going to take a break. We'll be back with Scott Gross, the director of sports here at AWC. And he brought two soccer players from the men's soccer team, Lucas and Jacob. We're going to talk to them both right after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering retirement planning, investment consulting, and money management aligned with the goals of each client. Appointments and information are at yivwm.com. Investment advisory services offered through CWM LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
For KAWC News, I'm Alexandra Rangel. Residents in Somerton welcomed Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grijalva on Monday with cheers. It was her first official visit to the district outside of Washington, as she still awaits to be sworn into Congress. Due to the delay, she has no budget or a congressional office where constituents can meet with her. She visited the Desert Valley Senior Center to hear directly from residents who could be impacted by funding cuts to SNAP benefits. For Jeanette Johnson, Grijalva's visit mattered. She relies on the food program to get her by each month.
I'm hoping the shutdown don't last too long because it's not working out for other people.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture confirmed that SNAP benefits won't be issued on November 1st due to the government shutdown. For KAWC, I'm Alexandra Rangel.
The Colorado River Crossing Hot Air Balloon Festival fills Yuma skies with color and wonder November 14th through the 16th. Experience the artistry of balloon pilots during mass ascensions and the enchanting desert balloon glow at the Pacific Avenue Athletic Complex, 1700 East 8th Street. Information and full schedule at caballeros.org.
This is folk singer Michael Jonathan on Wood Songs this week. Jubilee Young continues the outlaw country legacy of his father, Steve Young, who wrote Seven Bridges Road for the Eagles, plus powerhouse voice of Imogen Clark from Australia, plus an amazing trio of Wood Songs kids. All this and more on the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
This evening at 7 p.m. on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
I'm Chris Wheeler, owner of Prison Hill Brewing Company. I support KAWC because I think KAWC brings a service to the community that you don't get on commercial radio. You have news, you have entertainment, you have things like Science Friday. It's a perspective that is not available on a commercial platform, and it's oriented towards the community, for the community, and from within the community. Prison Hill underwrites KAWC and community radio because of what it brings to Yuma. It is the local perspective told by residents and from the view of people in the community. I don't think you get that anywhere else. Supporting KAWC really does bring a service that is not available elsewhere. It's a worthy endeavor, and I think that will just feed back and make Yuma a better place. I'm Chris Wheeler, and I support KAWC.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here joined now by Scott Gross, who is the director of sports here at AWC, and he brought a special guest with him all the way from Brazil. He just flew in today just to be on the show. We're talking about Lucas Almeida. Correct. Almeida. All right. I think, yeah, that's pretty cool. I got that right. And so, Scott, you were telling me there's a lot of things special about this men's soccer team here at AWC. And you reached out to me and you wanted to share some of it because I think there's some playoffs involved and all kinds of really cool stuff. Could you kind of go into that first before we talk to Lucas?
It starts tonight, and Lucas will be leading the charge with the Matadors. They're ranked number 6 in the country. They are the number 2 seed in the Region 1 playoffs. Tonight is the semifinals. And hosting the rivals, the Rough Riders of Yavapai tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
So longtime rivals or?
Longtime rivals, yes, yes. And Arizona Western recently, over the last few years, has overtaken that rivalry and kind of dominated.
So they've been the dominating force.
They've taken over.
Okay.
They've taken over. But as Lucas knows, always a tough match when you're playing Yavapai. You only beat them by 1 goal, 1 or 2 goals here and there. It's always tough.
So you've been on the team for how long, Lucas?
I got to here 3 months ago.
3 months ago?
3 months ago.
Okay. And you've already played them as part of the regular season? Is that how it is?
We played twice against them.
Played twice, and how'd those games go?
We won.
You won both of them. Oh, okay. So that's what you're saying. On the other side of that, you guys won both games. So how are you feeling? It's tonight.
Tonight.
So how are you feeling about that?
So today is an important game, so we need to win again. But they are a good team, so we need to stay focused. We need to keep it going hard, you know. So because if we lose today, the season are done.
It's over. This is it.
It's over.
So how do you stay focused? How do you do that? And Scott had mentioned you're kind of leading the charge. So is that a team captain? Is that how it works?
No, he's again, he mentioned that he's only been here for 3 months. But Lucas was one of 8 men's soccer players that were named to the all-region teams, and Lucas here was on the first team.
Oh, okay.
So he came here and he's made a huge impact.
Wow. Okay, so how do you stay focused and prepared to beat them tonight?
I think today is a different day, so I'm trying to talk with my family, talk with my friends, so stay positive, talk with my my players, and then try and stay far than my cell phone, listen music and praying, you know.
Yeah, prayer's going to help. What position do you play?
I'm a defensive midfielder.
Okay, so like in the middle?
In the middle.
Kind of.
Like
I haven't played soccer in so long. So, okay, cool.
So tonight, what time is the game?
It's 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
At
Okay.
Matador Field.
All right. So right here.
Right here.
Oh, okay. So you don't got to go too far to travel for this thing. It's
Down
just
the sidewalk here from the back.
Oh, all right. Very cool. Very
so
cool.
you said you're from Brazil.
I'm from
So
Brazil.
did AWC scout you out? How did you come to Yuma?
Like I was playing Rio de Janeiro, and then we started talking because my family was talking with me, Lucas, you need to study as well, and was a good opportunity for me because here I can play soccer, I can study, so
Yes.
then I can improve in a lot of areas in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw a good opportunity, and then I come.
Do you have a scholarship?
Yes, full
And
scholarship.
you live here on campus?
Yes,
How
I
do you
live
like it?
Oh, I like because it's different.
Mhm.
I'm not living with my family, but I have a lot of friends here. I can learn another cultures, you know. So that's cool.
So was soccer always a big part of your life? Did you were playing since a kid or?
Since a kid.
Mhm.
Wow.
All my life was soccer.
Like
All your
since, like,
life.
5.
So yeah,
Yeah.
was that, I
That's,
think
like,
that's
usually the
typically right.
age.
5,
Yeah.
you get in about 5 years old,
they
or
just kinda
or
huddle
you're,
and kick
you're
each
like, I
other.
was 2. Stop it. I was 2 years old when I started. Yeah, but
When he was born, he was handed.
yeah, it was like, here it is.
It
All
was.
right, Lucas, make us proud right here. It's like, but so playing it early on, were you naturally good, or is that something you really had to work hard at? Right? Because I know there's people that like naturally have it, but then there's other people. It doesn't matter. It looks like they're naturally talented, but it's all the hard work they put in.
No, I think that my case is I have a talent, but all my life I worked hard, and I think that is the most important. You work hard every day, so you can improve a little bit, 1% every day. So, but all my life is soccer. All my like my family, my brother, he plays soccer as well. Like,
does he play for a college as well?
No, my brother, he is 12 years old.
Oh, okay.
13 years old.
Oh, so
but-
not yet, but yeah.
Oh, he might, yeah.
But he is sponsored by Nike, so he receives like soccer cleats, clothes.
Very cool.
He's really
He's
good.
sponsored.
Yeah. So were you sponsored at all as a youngster? No. So little
it's a
bro,
rivalry.
My
little
brother is
bro
the
got
best.
sponsored. Okay. So all right. So is he trying to live up to? But you though, you're older. Kind of, you
Yeah.
showed the way. So he definitely
Yes.
wants to do that, right?
Yes.
So you plan on playing here at AWC. Do you have goals to maybe go pro?
Yes, I have goals.
That's your goal?
I intend to be a professional soccer player.
That would be awesome.
No. So I think that here's a good place to start that.
Yeah.
So what team would you want to play for professionally?
Flamengo.
The Flamingos?
Flamingos?
Where are they?
Flamengo is a team in Brazil.
Oh, okay. All
I want to
right.
go back.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you miss your family?
Mhm.
I bet that's hard. But you're like you said, you're doing this to better your life, which is great.
So what? I don't even know the right word. What league is that in?
It's first division in Brazil.
Oh, okay, but
Is that like pro?
so it's pro,
Oh, okay.
first division, but I'm come on, Scott, give me a hand.
Scott,
with
help us. We don't know what we're doing.
There's different leagues, right? Not just divisions, but the leagues for soccer, right?
Would you say it's like the MLS of Brazil?
Brasileirão.
So okay, so it's pretty big,
Right.
and so like
Yeah.
all I know is like when I was a kid, all the kids from Mexico would have like you know Chivas jerseys on and stuff like that.
I
So
know what you mean.
is that part of the same league or is that totally different?
No, it's different.
Okay, so that's what
Different.
I'm saying. Okay,
It's like just in Brazil.
okay. Oh, it's just in Brazil,
Yeah.
so you play
like
professionally.
the
Okay,
MLS, the Major
Gotcha,
League
okay.
Soccer is in the United States.
Okay.
Where the Flamingo is just in Brazil. It's there.
it's just okay. That's it. You got to explain things to me like a 5-year-old. Okay, Lucas, I got to get
Especially
it
with
very,
sports.
very.
Yeah.
Especially with soccer, like
We're like, we don't know what's happening.
when the World Cup comes, right?
Yeah.
Everybody gets excited
Yeah, like
about
2
it
in
and
the
watches
morning,
it. It's
you
really
get up.
cool. Like, yeah, you watch it, and then like, okay, they scored a point and they got 0, and the game's over. But you know, it's like, so I don't know much about soccer. But okay, so you want to play back at home?
Yes, I want to play in Brazil, like with my family, with my brother.
Yeah.
But I want to play in for Real Madrid as well. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's this like for you, Scott, to watch these kids come from other countries?
Well, that's a big reason why Lucas is here, and something that we want to keep going is to get to know their backgrounds and where they come from and why they come to Yuma. And as
Yeah.
Lucas says, he enjoys Yuma.
Yeah.
Just getting to know the players and the student athletes, not so much the team or the players, but
Yeah.
who these people are and what makes them tick.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So at least you didn't move somewhere with snow. Huh? You went from hot to hot. So it wasn't too bad. Is Brazil hotter?
it's hot. It's hot, but like my city is like top 1 in Brazil.
Oh, okay. So it's a
Oh.
big city,
Hottest.
or
It's
not,
not- it's not
big,
a-
hottest?
Yeah,
Oh, it's the hottest.
He's used to it. He's like, this
okay.
is nothing.
Is there a beach close by?
No, but in Yuma is worst.
Okay, we're worse. Yeah.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Yeah. So you want to go back to Brazil? You want to play professionally, and then
cool.
end up retiring as a soccer player? You want to be a coach afterwards? Any dreams of doing that?
No, I think that just soccer player.
Just a soccer player.
Soccer
Okay.
player.
So you want to do it to get that fame? You want to be like number one, like
in Brazil?
Yeah.
Yes, I want to be.
That'd be cool. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally doable.
Just eat, sleep, soccer.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. Right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We're going to take a break, and I know you have another guest out here, Jacob, right?
That's right, Jacob Siegel.
We're going to talk to Jacob, and he's traveled all the way from Tucson, I believe. That's where he's originally from.
Far.
So we're going to talk to him after that. We're going to take this quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
The KAWC Student Newsroom is funded by the local news initiative at the Community Foundation for Southern Arizona, the Scripps Howard Fund, and by generous local support. Thank you for supporting the next generation of public media. Learn more about the project and hear stories from emerging journalists at kawc.org/student newsroom.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Cubbins, your co-host on Beale Street Caravan. Next time on the program, we'll have Soul Revivalist, St. Paul and the Broken Bones. That's coming up next time on Beale Street Caravan.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
In Yuma, it's sunny with a high near 92 degrees. Breezy with north winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Could gust up to 20 miles per hour tonight. Clear with a low around 67. Kingman is sunny and breezy as well with a high near 80 degrees. Clear tonight with a low around 52. In Prescott, it's sunny with a high near 75 degrees. Clear tonight with a low of 42. In Flagstaff, it's sunny and breezy with a high near 59 degrees. Clear skies tonight with a low around 29.
K-pop fans, did one thing lead to another for you with K-pop? Did it begin with BTS, which led to K-dramas, which led to Korean barbecue? Join me this week for the OST show on K-pop for Border to hear the original soundtracks composed for K-dramas like Queen of Tears, Crash Landing Into You, My Demon, and more. Escape with me into K-drama land. K-pop for Border airs on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on Kofa Radio, or go to KAWC's app or website. Follow K-pop for Border on Facebook or Instagram.
The Yuma County Library District provides activities and resources at its branches for people of all ages. Events include story time, citizenship classes, bilingual programs, crafts, author talks, and more. For more information about the activities and calendar of events, plus other in-person and online resources, visit yumalibrary.org.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here now joined by Jacob, and it's Seagull.
Yeah, Seagull.
Seagull?
Seagull like the bird.
Seagull like the bird. All right. And you're also on the men's soccer team, number 6. Congratulations on that, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. What position do you play?
I play center back.
Center back. Okay. So I could imagine where that's at because it's kind of in the name there.
Center in the back.
Yeah, I'm looking at a soccer. Can you get a little closer to the mic?
Scoot right up to it.
Yeah, there you go. And yet you came from Tucson.
Correct.
So was it always something that you wanted to do? Soccer? Were you born in it as well?
Soccer's in my family. My father's a coach. My brother plays soccer. Yeah, so I grew up playing soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you're from Mesa?
I was born in Mesa.
Okay.
I'm from Tucson.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So born in Mesa, lived in Tucson, soccer, 5 years old, young kid, same thing. You said your father's a coach. Was he always a coach?
Always a coach, yeah.
Always a coach.
He played professional soccer in Romania. Yeah, so...
Oh, okay. So that's where the accent's from. Because
Yeah.
you had a little.
Seriously, I was like, you're not from Tucson.
Don't lie to me, Jacob, ever again. No, because I heard the accent. That's why I asked, like off air, like, where are you originally from?
And he's
You're
like Mesa.
you're
We're like, what?
You're like Mesa, dude. Come on. Like,
Mesa, like where? Mesa.
Arizona. It's like I've been to Mesa a few times and I haven't.
I was like, I
encountered
lived there
people.
for a little while. That's not the accent.
So your family's from Romania.
My dad is.
Your dad is. Your dad's from Romania, and
a small family, just my dad, me, and my brother. Yeah.
Okay. And so, did he play professionally in Romania?
Yeah, correct.
Oh,
what position did he play?
He's a center forward.
Oh, so
different
he was
than
in
me.
the front.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, Ronnie is very quick. If you haven't noticed,
I'm writing these things down for next time.
Because you said front, then he's
That means in the front of the line.
Send forward. Anyway, so
fun fact is his brother's also on the team.
What?
Wow, really?
Yes.
Here.
So more definitely in the family.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So did you guys plan to come here to AWC together? Is that something you kind of worked on? Or?
Yeah, we're close in age. We're a year and a half apart.
Okay.
So we basically do everything together. We go to school together. We play on the same team all of our life. So
I love that.
Basically, it was a major factor that we both could come here and why we came here.
So how did you choose AWC?
Our father knew the coach Kenny for a long
Okay.
time, and basically we wanted to get education, and it was perfect for us.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's how we came here.
So you got here. How do you like it so far?
It's good. It's like Tucson. It's hot.
Yeah, you're used to the
I'm
heat.
used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely used to the heat. But what about on the campus?
The campus is good. It's small. I like it because everything is close by, and I'm not into like big places. It's too much for me. I'm a small town kind.
That's kind of like Tucson. It's a big city, but it's like small. Yeah. So are you older or is
I'm older.
You're the older one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're the older brother. You guys came here together, and then did you ever imagine you guys would be number 6 and in this position?
No, it never crossed my mind. No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're pretty excited about the game tonight?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
So how do you get prepared? What are some of the things you do to stay focused?
Just gotta stay calm mentally and visualize the game.
So visualization.
Yeah.
You do a little bit of that. You kind of like, so is your position, do you aim to score goals or? No. Okay. You're kind of defense
No
or?
goals.
No
Yeah,
goals.
No goals.
Okay.
Well, one of our questions says you're a defender, but you scored 3 goals this
Correct.
season.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
how'd that happen?
Just going up for corner kicks and free kicks and set pieces. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
But you're defensive, so you got to make sure that the other team doesn't score. So that's your big goal.
Yep.
So you visualize that happening?
Yeah, I visualize myself slide tackling.
Oh, wow.
Headers.
Show us. No, I'm just kidding. No, you don't got to
Scott.
Yeah. Right now on Scott. Slide right into him.
So wow, that looks crazy. Like you can really get hurt with the tackle, but there's got to be like the
you
way
gotta
to do
the
it.
correct way, yeah.
Exactly. Can you give us any hints? How do you do it correctly?
Your left leg got to be folded behind you and one hand or 2 hands on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you just take them out.
Yeah. Gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Can't hesitate.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that something you have to practice then? Huh?
Yeah, you
That's
have to
like
practice.
that's a soccer move.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
played softball my whole life. I was always really scared to tackle. I'm not tackle, slide. I was
Oh, to
always
slide in.
scared to slide. That was my coaches would get so mad at me. They're like, just slide. I'm like, I'm scared.
That's why she no longer plays. That's
No,
why
I stopped in like sophomore year. I started working, but
Yeah.
like watching the World Series last night, just seeing all the craziness. I was like, oh, it brings me back to the old days.
So in soccer, I want to mention something. How about do you guys practice where somebody like kind of just lightly touches you and then you
that's
fall back,
flopping?
you know,
The
it's like,
flopping?
is that a thing where you guys practice? Because you see that a lot, and that's part of like the memes in
Yes.
soccer. No, soccer even more.
Oh,
I think
really?
even more than basketball. Like there's like a big thing where it's like you kind of just touch and you fall back
They
and you
do a
flop and you
LeBron
get
James.
like it's like a card or something, right? Like
Red
a
card.
red card or something.
No, you don't get a red card for flopping.
Oh.
If you flop, you get a yellow card.
Yeah, yellow card.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like if they know you're faking it, they're like, get up. You have a
It's like, stop it right now, dude. You are not that hurt.
He barely touched you. Did you ever want to be goalie?
No, never.
Is that so stressful?
No, I don't know if it's stressful. Just not the most fun position in soccer for me, at least.
Okay.
So what's fun about it for you? Like you like defending that goal because you're obviously you're not the goalie, you're in there, but you like to keep it as far as away from the goalie as possible.
I get to touch the ball more. I get more
That's true.
freedom. I don't have to stay in one spot most of the game. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I always felt like so bad for the goalies when there's shootouts. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like horrible. It's hard to watch. Yeah.
So is this position that you play? What does your brother play?
He plays center mid.
Center. Okay. So are you guys next to each other?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
in front of me. I'm behind him.
Okay. So he's
I'm
right there.
covering him.
Yeah. You're covering him.
Okay.
And then,
Nice.
so if you miss it, then he has to go defend. Is that the way it goes?
Yeah. First, if he misses it, I have
he
to defend
misses.
him.
Okay.
But then if I'm covering him, he'll cover me.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's that teamwork. And how's that teamwork working out, Scott?
Working out really well. Number 6 in the country. Again, they're in the region semifinals tonight. So come out and watch Jacob and Lucas and the rest of the Matadors tonight at 6 o'clock. It could be the final time you get to see them
That's right.
at Matador Field, because if they win, they might be going to Mojave College later in the week for a big rematch with the Bighorns. So this might be, although we're hoping that they lose.
Yeah.
And then you'll be home later in the week.
But we want a revenge too, though.
Right.
Revenge game.
Too.
Oh, okay. So how does it work? Explain how the semifinals and everything works right now, and how do they get to the finals? Is it winning this? Then
you got to win this, then you get to the regional final.
Regional final.
Then if they win the regional final, they go to the district final. And if they win that, then they go to the nationals.
Okay.
So they're 3 wins away from going back to the nationals.
And then that's the big game.
That's the big tournament.
The championship.
Yep.
Wow.
Think of it as the NCAA men's basketball March Madness.
Okay.
That's what they're trying to get to. They've been there 3 years in a row, trying to make it 4.
Oh.
So right now you know who you're going to face, obviously, and you said if you win, you know who you're going to face as well.
No, so Mojave is playing against Eastern.
Arizona. Okay.
Yeah. So the winner of them.
The winner of that. And which one are we thinking is going to win that? We're thinking Mojave's going to win it.
We're thinking Mojave's going to win.
Okay.
But you never know.
You never know. But if Eastern wins and we win, then we would host later on this week.
So then it'll be back here.
It would be back here.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. So that's the outcome you would like then, right? But
well,
maybe
I think if you ask Jacob here, he'd rather face Mojave.
I think either way,
Really?
we're happy because we want a revenge against Mojave. But if Mojave lose, we'll play at home.
Oh, okay. So
Home
it's kind of
advantage.
like you got home advantage on one side, but you want to face Mojave because you want to get revenge. So you guys played them how many times this season? Twice. And
we lost twice.
Lost twice. So that's where the revenge.
Yep.
So how good is Mojave? And
They're good. They're first place.
They're
they're number 1.
They're number 16 in the country, and they won the conference, the ACC for the first time ever. They're a program only in their second year, so they're doing well. So they defeated us 1-0 up in Bullhead City, and then they got us 1-0 again, or it was 3-1 up there and 1-0 here. I had it mixed up.
1-0 here.
Right.
Okay, so definitely want to face the Mojave, get that revenge, show them that you're better, right? So, but that's kind of scary going up against the number 1 in that position, right? But you're that psyched and amped that you're going to beat them.
We feel like we're the better team.
That's the
Arizona
mentality
Western.
to have.
Arizona Western's
Better.
the better team.
That's right.
Ah, gotcha. And so, who's the coach for the team, Scott?
Kenny Dale.
Kenny Dale.
Yep.
And so, as the director, have you gone in and be able to witness what it takes to make this team? Are you that in touch with it?
Yeah, absolutely. Kenny does a great job with his coaching staff of getting the boys ready, the men ready, and as I said, they have been in the national tournament 3 straight years. They're ranked number 6 in the country. They bring in people from all over. We have Lucas here. We have Jacob. Just an amazing roster.
And how long has he been the coach here?
19 years, I believe.
Wow,
Yes.
19 years. So he's definitely been able to build and build and build and to get him to this place. And he gets a lot of that credit.
I mean, he's doing something right.
Doing
This is
something
they
right.
keep going to the top.
They keep going to the top.
So, does your dad come and watch?
He's coming now. Yeah.
Oh, is he
Before
coming?
it's a long drive, 3 hours. He's,
3 hours.
He's a bit older. but yeah.
I bet he's so proud of you.
Yeah,
Do you talk to him a lot?
Every day.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. It's
Very
beautiful.
cool. So you're making your dad proud.
Yeah.
You and your brother.
Yeah, both of you guys.
Well,
Definitely.
is your goal to go pro too?
That was the next one.
Okay.
Yeah,
I took
absolutely.
it out of his
My
mouth.
goal is to go pro, but I also want, because it's not easy. So
No.
I also want to become a college coach if that goal doesn't happen.
Okay.
Oh, this one
So at
wants to
least
coach.
coaching.
Yeah,
Okay. Not
coaching.
like Lucas. He said no coaching. He just
He's
wants
like,
to
I
be-
hate kids.
Yeah,
Like,
no. So you want to go pro? Who do you want to play for?
Anybody in the MLS is, or even if I'm for a big one, it would be Manchester United. That would be the dream.
Manchester?
Yeah,
United?
Manchester
Okay.
United. Yeah, that would be the dream, but it's very
Okay.
hard.
So
I
that's in England, all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
England,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's a pretty big team, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
See, I'm not
I've-
the only one
wait,
that doesn't know anything. Okay.
I've heard that name before.
Yes, me
Manchester,
too.
right? So it's like, okay,
Oh,
like
England.
I know. So I know the Chivas, and then maybe America something. Is that
You'll be
another?
looking up Flamingo later.
The Flamingo. Yeah, I'm going to find out about them. I've learned so much about what we
Soccer.
Americans call soccer, but everybody else
Yes.
calls football or
right.
something like that,
We
right?
have to
Is
be
that-
the weirdos.
yeah, we got to be different over here.
We are unique.
But so good luck though,
Thank you.
both of you.
Yes.
So who is the team captain? Is there a team captain?
It's Steven.
Steven?
Steven and Justin.
So does he help get you guys riled up and ready out there? Oh, very cool.
Like pep talks.
Steven LeBlanc is number 28.
Correct.
Okay.
He was also a all-region first teamer.
Nice.
And Justin Valelian, number 8.
Oh, that's my favorite number.
Look for number 8 and 28.
All right. So, yeah, check it out. One more time. Where's it going to be at and when?
Tonight, Matador Field, 6 o'clock. It's also Pink Out Night tonight. So wear pink, lots of giveaways.
Oh, how
and cheer on the Matadors to a victory.
All right. Thank
Good
you
luck,
guys so much. Good luck tonight. Good luck.
Go
Good
kill
luck
it.
over there, Lucas.
Yes.
He's here hanging with us. All right. And with that, What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC, Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activity Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, along with Anthony Ornelas, Juan Garcia, Dave Rica, and Cecilia.
And you can find out more about KAWC at kawc.org, on Facebook at KAWC Radio, and on the KAWC app. And stay tuned following our program for KOFA Midday Music.
And on tomorrow's program, we're going to have Eddie from DBG Flooring. He has a really cool story how he got there, as well as Martin Perez from Asada and Brew, a festival happening in San Luis.
Yes, and you can listen to the podcast version of our program at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com. So, all right, good luck, guys.
Thank you so much. Good luck, guys. I hope you take it and
Go
beat
to the
Mojave,
top.
too.
Thank you.
Get back at them.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
Thanks for listening to KOFA Yuma, whether it is on the radio at 94.7 FM or 1320 AM, or on your smartphone with the KOFA app, or on your computer at kawc.org. We are glad you have chosen us.
The Yuma Art Center hosts the 25th annual Tribute of the Muses on Friday, November 14th. Each year, this beloved celebration honors those whose creativity enriches our community. The red carpet and award ceremony are open to the public, with a ticketed reception supporting local arts and culture. Learn more at yumaartcenter.com.
BBC News with Sue Montgomery. Israel says it's carried out intense strikes on the Gaza Strip